Hello, Radiant Souls. Today, I want to share with you an important tool to deal and to cope with emotional flooding and overwhelm when we're feeling misunderstood or even invalidated by our environment. So this is all about how our mind can be an amazing helper and friend to help us on our healing path, building up awareness on our journey of development. So when our heart and our mind are together and aligned with each other, that's where the magic happens. One of the first insights that I truly integrated into my journey that came out of research was that research was showing that when the heart rate went higher or exceeded the 90 beats per minute, that's when the body may be experiencing stress or agitation, and that the cognitive and emotional processing can be compromised. So this research really deeply resonated with me. It was showing me that whenever my heart rate went up to a certain level and higher, I wasn't really able to engage in the conversation in a way that would honor my energy and the energy of the person standing right in front of me anymore. Which led to the question, what is this? And the answer was that it was inviting me. It was an invitation to pause and to decide on how I want to continue engaging into the situation, right? And here a side note is that we usually believe that we have to engage with something, that there is this kind of urge that we have to do something and respond and answer straight away. But in those moments, it's really useful to pause and ask, is it really true that I need to answer right here, right now, in this very moment, or not? Is this really so important? And is it really crucial to do it right here, right now? Or wouldn't it be better? Like, would I prefer to engage in this later on in another way that honors both sides better, the energy of everybody, to do it in a calmer state? So I invited my mind to help me out and be my assistant on this journey. The mind is an amazing helper when you give it guidance and when you ask it to do several things for you. It will do it in the best way possible. So I asked it to help me finding the bodily cues or signs that I would have to listen to find out if it was time for me to pause and take a step back and to zoom out and to stop engaging with the story so much and be so invested in it, right? Because the place of power is whenever we are in this stage of action, of decision, of choice, which is Christ consciousness. And when we're in this reactive pattern and repeating the same behaviors that we have done before, that is when we are giving our power away. So I asked my mind, please help me out, find the bodily clues that show me that my heart rate has exceeded the 19 beats per minute, which obviously, if I was in a private setting, I could just look at my smartwatch and measure it, right? But if I wasn't, then I needed to know myself enough to be able to see that in every single situation. I asked my mind, find the bodily clues, and it did. For me, it was about tension in the stomach and also having this shallow, maybe even faster breath going on, right? So those became the signals for me to pause, reflect, and choose how to interact. If I was in a setting where I could be completely open with this person, I would say something like, I notice that I am feeling very engaged in this. I feel very invested. There is overwhelm. There is this sense of stress in this situation. And I want to be here for you the same way that I would love people to engage with me, which is from a heart-centered, open-minded place. And I cannot do that right here, right now. So I need to step back a little bit, and I will come back to you as soon as possible. And we can keep on speaking with each other in a calm way, right? Because the thing about communication is that we need to start taking responsibility for the way that we communicate. It is about communicating in a way that is honoring your light and the light of everybody else involved. But engaging from a heart-centered place doesn't mean that we need to shut off the mind completely. Because as I already said, it is an amazing helper. It is just not a very good king or dictator, you know? The heart and the mind are meant to work together because there is no separation, remember? They are supposed to be working together, hand in hand, helping each other. And it's the same with mystical, intellectual, and physical parts. They are all supposed to be working together. I hope this video has helped you a little bit with guidance, and you can share what are your bodily signs, what is your body telling you, and let's get more grounded and embodied, because embodiment is also about just being fully in your body and in this experience and engaging from a place of awareness with whatever shows up our way. Thank you for listening, and like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who might need this today.